you might wonder if starting a business makes sense in a recession. And I get it. When there's times like this, prices are going up, everything seems more expensive, fears start setting in. Am I going to be able to feed my family? What's going to happen in 6 months? Can I afford the car payment? Can I afford the house payment? And so you start thinking maybe one of the solutions is to build a business and make more money. Does it make sense to do that when there are recessionary times? I would say absolutely yes. In fact, I started my online business way back in 2008 when there was a lot of fear around what was going on with the economy and the mortgage crisis, and I haven't looked back since. But there's good news if you want to start a business in times like this. Did you know that more than half of the Fortune 500 companies started in recessionary times? Companies like Revlon, like Costco, like LinkedIn. Disney was getting a start way back in the Great Depression. Companies like Airbnb and Uber were getting their start back in 2000. One of the things I think is key about starting a business in a recession is resilience. You got to have I'm not going to stop until I make it attitude, and you can never quit. You've got to have a never die, never quit attitude and just keep going. And I'm going to tell you this, it's not going to be easy, but you can do it. One indicator you can use if you're fearing a little bit about starting a new business for yourself in a recession is to look at how e-learning and the way people buy nowadays has changed. I mean, if you don't believe me, go do some Google searches and you'll find various statistics and studies that show that e-learning and people's habits in buying from the internet is going to continue to be on the rise for the next several decades. Right now is a great time to start a business because you can start a social media channel, get good at promoting, and you don't even have to have your own products. There's plenty of people out there already selling courses. They're already selling coaching. They're already selling various types of products and services, and they'll pay you if you bring them targeted traffic, people interested in those products and services. They'll pay you a commission. You don't have to worry about fulfilling anything. You don't have to worry about doing customer service. You just need to point a person that's interested in a product or service from your social media channel over to the person selling it. And that's a great way to start your business, especially in a recession, because it doesn't take a lot of money and startup costs to get you moving forward and getting revenue coming in the door. So to double down on what I'm saying here, affiliate marketing, if you haven't heard of that, that's a really good way to begin building a business, especially in times like this where times are tough. Prices are rising. Economic times don't seem to be getting better right now, do they? And again, going back to what I talked about earlier, you've got those fears of how am I going to be able to afford what my family needs me to be able to afford next month, the following month, a year from now. Consider affiliate marketing. Really consider that because again, you're placing yourself between somebody who wants to buy something and connecting that person to the person who has the product or service they're looking for. The person that has the product or service is willing to pay you a commission, and you just need to connect them. You can focus on getting good at one thing, which is marketing. And don't let the word marketing throw you if you haven't worked in a marketing field in the past. All it means is, for example, just set up a social media channel and begin to talk about and teach people about an area that you're interested in, and then find products and services related to that area. And you can just talk about what you like to talk about anyway, something that you already have knowledge around, like say it's parenting. Well, if you really know how to parent well, you could just talk about it, give tips, and there are parenting courses and things like that that you can just point that audience over to, right? So we can do this with all kinds of topics all day long, but that's all you need to do to get a business started in a recession is to take off some of the fear, get some good personal development books in your library and get your resilience up, get your fears out of the way, and begin to build that audience and then connect that audience to products and services that people will pay you commissions for. Now, if you want to build your business into greater heights over time and move beyond affiliate marketing and eventually have your own products and services, all the more power to you. But it's a great way to start without a lot of risk and not much capital at all. So how do I start a business in a recession? I highly recommend that you use affiliate marketing. If you would like to know a little bit more about affiliate marketing, feel free to take a look at the description, and I'll have some resources there that you can take a look at and just start to educate yourself on what it would look like, what it could mean for you, and let's get started. Get the ball rolling and take away some of those fears that you might have and do something really positive for you and your family as the years go on.